Hey, obviously, great win, man. Hey, third quarter, that's our third quarter. Yeah. So, hey, big plays, great job. When you get after the football, sweet, all the way through. Most importantly, Zach, what time is it? For the first time ever, doing 255! Hey, enjoy this day, enjoy this one, man. But hey, let's get in tomorrow, let's clean it up, make sure we're continuing to get better each and every day. So grind on 3. 1, 2, 3, grind!
Yeah, he's gonna look even better the following week. So glad to have him back. In all honesty, he looked good out there, and excited to see us in the future.
How do you feel out there?
I felt pretty good. Just having almost everyone back. As far as the offense goes, just back to scoring touchdowns. I love Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to say, 2 on the board.
Exactly.
Felt like everything was clicking.
Felt so good. The running game, Zeke, TP. Tight end, I mean, it can go. I can name other guys that just really, look good today, and I'm happy to kind of experience that and be a part of it and go to the next week.
Obviously, you said in their job, how good is it when you've got both sides of the ball?
I feel like it's a great thing. We look cohesive as a unit. We preach, playing with each other, all phases of the ball, complementary football. And obviously, Turk had a crazy return again, and he's an exciting player. Like I said, looking forward to it. Very, very big. I think we had like 140 yards, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of big runs, lots of explosive plays, and I love that for us. Most def. I mean, I feel like we got 2 great backs. The offense should definitely go to them. We're gonna do everything in our power. The other 10 people are just support them and get their back, and the least we can do is block for them. So create lanes for them, and you can see the explosiveness they have. Those weren't bad passes. I ain't complaining. But most definitely, I mean, that just proves how much trust that we put in with each other between now and last offseason. So just kind of getting back on the road, getting things moving again, and I'm glad to see him out there throwing the ball, ripping it, and him having fun doing it.
That's Cowboys. That's Cowboys. That is Cowboys win the game. That is Cowboys get the ring. That is Cowboys home game. That is Cowboys. That is Cowboys. That is Cowboys win the game. That is Cowboys get the ring. That is Cowboys home game.
Welcome to J Mac Sports 24/7. I am J Mac. Thank you for coming to the channel. Cowboys take another victory against the Detroit Lions, 24-6. We have another W against the Detroit Lions. I'm happy we got the win, but I think it could have been a lot easier than the way it came. I think we need some work on our defense. Yeah, I think we need some work on our defense. And that may be surprising to a lot of you guys, but we still got one of the better defenses in the league. But we need to work on that run. It was against the Detroit Lions, and they were known for running the ball. They had, I think, put up 100 yards per game. Was averaging close to 100 yards, if not over 100 yards per game. So it really was no surprise. I'm not sure. I didn't write that down. What was the final stat for their offense? I'm going to put it up. I stepped away for a minute and missed that CeeDee Lamb interception. So I kept hearing Tony Romo discuss and talk about it. He was kind of saying on the lines that I don't know, was it a fluke interception? So I got to watch some replays to see what happened. But we got the interception, and I think we marched down the field and we scored the touchdown. I like the way Zeke Elliott played. He played hard. I like the way Tony Pollard played. He played hard. Dalton Schultz. I had a video that I never did post it. It was a pregame video. And one of the keys to the game for me was Dalton Schultz having opportunities, and Dak Prescott was going to present those to him, which he did. So that was part of my game plan for the Dallas Cowboys, to get the ball to Schultz and to run the ball, which we did. I wanted to use other part of my game plan was to use some play action fakes and some draws, mostly play action fakes, but and some RPOs, and not turn the ball over, which we did not. So I was happy with how the game played out with that standpoint, but I'm really not really happy with how I think we could have played better on some of the short passing that Detroit Lions did. They was able to move the ball on our defense and get into the red zone. And I get a text message from my son, who is now a diehard Filthy Eagle fan. I love my son. Now, my Cowboy compadres, he was not always a Filthy Eagle fan. At one point, he was a Patriot. He was a Dallas Cowboy fan. I have two sons. Both were brought up the correct way. Unfortunately, we lived in Philadelphia. And when Dallas was kicking tail and taking names in the 90s, my boys were very small. So they never really got to understand and feel what it was like for Dallas to win those 3 Super Bowls and own the NFC and own the NFL. So living in Philadelphia, you as a parent, you are your child's first impressionist. And then they go out and they have peers, and majority of my son's peers were Philadelphia Filthy Eagle fans. And so there you have it. He became, he jumped ship, and because I think by his logic, he's in Philadelphia, so you should root for your home team. That's the spill that Philadelphia fan base would give you. If you live in Philly, you should root for your team, root for that team. I totally disagree, but coming from North Carolina, coming from anywhere, you should be able to root for who you choose to. But when I was growing up, we didn't have a team, so I chose to root for the Dallas Cowboys, and there you go. So my son texts me and tell me that our offense is trash, and that's based on the lack of productivity that the 2022-23 season has presented so far. The Dallas Cowboys, I think, was number 1 and number 2 offensive rated team in the league last season. Yes, we had Amari Cooper. We do not have Amari Cooper right now, but we didn't have Dak Prescott either. This was Dak first full game since last season, and he has some rust still. He had to get his legs under him. Again, he didn't play in the preseason. But like I said, I did anticipate Dalton Schultz to have some opportunities. There wasn't any for Michael Gallup, but I think there would be some against Chicago next week. I do expect the Dallas Cowboys offense to really start to rev up now and start to put some points on the board. I do know that Dak Prescott's last 5 full games of the season last year, the Dallas Cowboys had a top 5 offense in the league. A top 5 offense his last 5 full games. And in Cooper Rush's first 5 games starting this season, the Cowboys was in the top 10 of the bottom of the league as far as offense productivity. So my son said that our offense was trash, so he's basing that on, I guess, Cooper Rush playing for the Dallas Cowboys as a starting quarterback, up until today. I do believe that it's about to change. I really do. And you've been an Eagle fans right now. You should be feeling yourself, especially when you have a bye. You get a chance to sit back and watch other teams and how they're playing and what they're showing on the field. But you should never want to wake a sleeping giant. You should. I mean, I've learned that many, many moons ago. You don't wake a sleeping giant. The Dallas Cowboys is a sleeping giant. We really are. What we have to cut back on is those penalties. And I was shocked that we had less than the Lions, but they come at the wrong time. And they stunt drives. And Kellen Moore had attempted to rectify some of those 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20s by going deep with Prescott, again, not having a preseason. And so it didn't look good. It will, as the season progresses with Dak Prescott as a quarterback, those long balls will start to look good. Dak, like I said, got his sea legs under him, and the Cowboys is a sleeping giant, folks. I'm telling you right now, if we can sew up those penalties, if we can slow those penalties down, especially at the wrong time. Well, there's really no good time for a penalty, but I do see the Cowboys putting a lot of fear. The offense putting a lot of fear. Yeah, yes, there's talk now. It was on Twitter that Jerry Jones and the Cleveland Browns are in talks of getting trading for Amari Cooper. I for the life of me, I still don't understand him. Like most of you, why did Cooper end up leaving in the first place? There's rumored that because I think he was one of the players that I think he was the only player that didn't get the COVID shot, and that kind of rubbed Jerry Jones the wrong way. Or there's maybe been some times crucial times of a game that Cooper was not available when he could have been available. But Amari Cooper made a world of difference for Dak Prescott. No different than Michael Irvin make a world of difference from Troy Aikman. Drew Pearson for Roger Staubach. Dez Bryant for Tony Romo. You get where I'm going at, right? So I don't know what the hell happened with Jerry and his thinking process. His brain housing group just had a major brain fart to let Amari Cooper go. But we still got a really deadly defense with Dak Prescott at the helm because he really understands our offense. He understands the offense really well. He reads defenses better than Cooper Rush. Better than a lot of quarterbacks in the league, especially on those dog downs when you're trying to blitz the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott back there when he's on all cylinders. You do it at your own peril. Period. So I'm happy we got the win. I would love that we have done a little better. We did have a little lady luck falling on us because the Lions fumbled the ball on the 1 yard line, and it was about to go in the score. Dallas Cowboys scored too. Dallas got better as the game went on. So if you are a Cowboy hater, please be objective and understand Dallas got better as the game went on. It didn't appear that way in the first half of the game, but we got better as the game went on. Okay? So, I'm really happy that we won the game. We got the Bears next week, and then I think we have a bye to get healthy. So, pretty much the NFL can be on standby. You don't want to wake a sleeping dog. Peace. 2 fingers.
Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys win the game. Dallas Cowboys get the ring. Dallas Cowboys win the game. Dallas Cowboys.